Now, one of the things I want to do before letting you go is to talk about your voice. I mean, this is the thing that we're selling here in the first place. So I'm going to go ahead, and one of the first things I'm going to do is I'm in NCH WavePad, which is my audio editor. I'm going to show you how easy it is to begin recording. I've got a brand new file going here, which I got through the File New menu item. And then I'm going to say Start Recording. And we should actually see the recording beginning here. Okay, a few things that I want to point out to you is that you're going to hear about audio recording, and then you're going to hear about audio acting or so on. One of the things I encourage you to do, especially as a beginner, is to don't act. Just speak in your normal voice. This is my normal voice. Now, you may get some instructions in the job that comes your way that tells you to do a hillbilly accent or whatever. And if you want to go for that, you go for that. I delete a lot of jobs that require accents because I'm not good at accents. But if you want to try them, then I encourage you to do so. Otherwise, if you don't get any other special direction, I would say, whether it's enthusiastic or it's calm and down home, whatever they tell you, talk in your own voice. That's what you're selling, is your voice. Now, if you're doing cartoon characters and stuff and you can do them, then you're heading off into a whole new universe. But for just the purposes of this, I'd like you to just speak like you're speaking to a friend and do it calmly. And get your recording set up such that, now watch, now during this entire recording, you should note that my recording bar here, it goes into the high orange. It goes a little bit red, so I'm getting a little hot there. I don't want to get hot. I want to back up from the mic just a little bit, and I want to get into the high orange, and I don't want to go into the red at all. So you can almost see from where the spikes are, and see there was a big spike. And that got me into the red area. I don't want that. I want everything nice and calm in the orange. Now think about this as to how you can do this. There is the recording head, and I can speak into it at a certain volume to get the right recording level. I can then come back to my computer, and I can set the recording level. And post-recording, I can go and normalize and set the recording level, and all of this is getting further and further away from the source. The closer to the source you get a good recording, the better. Now, I actually run my recordings through a little bit of noise reduction, some very good noise reduction here on NCH WavePad, and that's to get away from the little bit of noise you can see like in the areas here. And I'm going to show you how I do that right now because I'm shutting this down. But notice how this wave format has not gone into the red, or at least not significantly. That's because I've got my gain set on my microphone. And then, actually, let me show you the other option. If you go here to Options, okay, I can't show you that while the recording is running. So actually, here, let's do this. This is a Camtasia recording, so I'll stop the audio recording, and then I'll go here into Options, and this is on the home menu of WavePad, if you're following along and you're a WavePad user too. Now, if I go to Recording, I can see my recording level here, and I can actually adjust this by opening the Windows Record Mixer. And see here how my microphone, which is currently being used, not the webcam, there we go, the Yeti, I can go to it and I can say Set Properties and Levels. I can set its record level. Now I've set the record level to 80 because that just seems to get me, with the gain set on the mic, this perfect high orange area that you're seeing here in the test audio without going red. So play with this, both the gain on your microphone and the microphone properties within Windows, to get the perfect audio signal here going that doesn't get into red, but usually sticks in the orange quite a bit. I like to have a little bit of punch. So there we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go all the way to the left. Let's up the view just a little bit, and I can go and I can start editing this particular audio. So that's what I want you to do. For audio, what were the points that I wanted to get across? One is use your own voice. Forget about this audio acting or voiceover acting and so on. Yeah, if you get directions and so on in the audio instructions, go ahead and try your hillbilly voice or try the announcer voice, which is much bolder and more dramatic. Try your salesman voice, the various other voices that you might be called upon to use. But when you're just going for it, just use your normal voice. Let's see how it does. And keep your voice by changing your gain on your microphone and your Windows recording level, and by the position that you are from the microphone, make it all nice and balanced and keep it out of the red. Keep it into the high yellow-orange in that area, but try not to spike out into the red at all. And that's it for this particular recording.